Hi everyone, welcome to Common Sense of Jose. I'm Tapia. I'm going to talk about something that makes no sense at all about Elon and his idea to block, or to remove the blocking feature from Twitter and except for DMs, which is really interesting, which I would definitely get into in a bit. Just I want to talk about some people who talk about the feature. So let's go on TikTok and see what people are saying about Elon's blocking idea.
So Elon Musk just casually announced today in someone's replies that he intends to remove blocking as a feature on X or Twitter or whatever we're calling it now, except for DMs. And I've got to say, as a social media professional, to remove blocking, one of the most basic safety features of any social app,
Safety is
every
definitely
social
important.
media app has it, is just beyond the pale. It's going to turn Twitter, X, whatever, into even more of a hateful cesspool than it already is. It's going to allow for harassment. It's going to make it a very unpleasant place for a lot of people and not a good place for brands to be.
Yeah, I agree. That's it. However, the thing is that I heard that there was this app called Hello that didn't have a blocking feature. I just saw it today, but so apparently not every social media app has blocking. Like immediately when I first get started, just beside the point. The point is that yeah, it's definitely needed and it's definitely needs. It has to. We have to. A lot of people who online have to have it because it's necessary, and then it's the advertisers as well. The advertisers are there to on ads because they want to. Um, they need it's business basically, and that way removing the blocking feature will also hurt people's businesses as well. So there's a lot of inconsistency with what Elon's planning, and it doesn't make any sense of how all that is. This is from AB7. It says here that Elon was responding to a post from the account of Tesla on Silicon Valley, which he has asked, is there a reason ever to block versus mute someone? Blocking prevents the user from interacting with an account, such as following them or seeing their posts. The mute feature keeps the individual user from seeing the undesired responses. It's unclear whether the blocking feature will be removed, but users fear that it will result in an increase of harassment on the social media platform. So basically, in a way, there's an actual difference between a mute and the block. The mute button means it will stop people from seeing your post. However, when it comes to the people who are harassing the person, they can still interact with you or maybe dox you or something like that, and you won't even know where because you have to mute them. But oh, sorry, my microphone. You have them muted, and they know if the blocking feature is hidden. Actually, they want to see your post and no interact with you, so they want. So the blocking does help. So that's the difference between block and versus, which is what Elon is. They said it's not. I don't know. Insane. I'm pretty sure a lot of people who talk to him in person about this are telling him that there's a difference and he needs to actually plan something to do something if he wants this to work in other ways it actually won't because it's actually helpful because it's a safety need, and this how go from reality is that it's unclear if Musk's move to do away with the block feature will mean that any accounts our user has blocked previously will become unblocked. Well, if it becomes unblocked, then if the block feature gets removed, then I'm pretty sure everybody will be unblocked. So the people who, if someone blocks someone, that person will be able to see their post again and interact with them. So which will now work well for people who block them for uh, with a reasonable reason. So that is, I assume that's what will happen if it happens. Reps for the X/Twitter did not immediately respond to requests for clarification. they're still planning it. If they're going forward with it, then that means they're not clear on that. They're trying to probably find ways to make that thing smooth for them, which I don't see it going the way. Alternatively, its user can set their account to private, which allows them to control who can view and respond to the post. When you sign up for Twitter, your tweets are public by default, and no one can view and interact with your tweets. A company explains that on its help site, if you protect your tweets, you'll receive a request when a new person wants to follow you, which you can approve or deny. The thing is, the reason why people don't like the idea of the block feature being removed is they want the accounts to be public. They want to be private. The reason why some people will probably be alright with private Twitter accounts, and that's up to them. But a large portion of people on Twitter, they want to be public online because there are people that they follow that don't follow them back, that they want to interact with, and also wants to reach out to other brands or advertisers or networks or whoever, so you can't do that if the account is set to private, and they won't be able to, and also vice versa, if that person who's interacting with the business or advertisers or networks or whatever, and they want to see what they're up to on Twitter, they will be able to, because it will be private, so it will not, so privating the account won't work at all. Here's another video I want to share with all of you.
Let's be absolutely crystal clear here. The capability of blocking people on an online service is not about censorship, it's about self-protection. Because when you are on any kind of online service where people can contact you or send messages at you, people will use that capability to harass people they don't like, which is what happens across all social media. The statement, blocking is going to be deleted as a feature because it makes no sense, is the most crystallized example of privilege I think I've ever seen. You have to be unbelievably and inexplainably privileged to not understand the necessity for blocking as a feature. This isn't dumb. This is inhumane.
Good point right there. Here's another one. We'll discuss the block feature.
Twitter is wanting to remove blocking features. Both Elon and Jack, who used to be the founder / president CEO of Twitter, said that they want to remove it. This is not good. Grace Randolph said it perfectly. I think most women will not be on Twitter, aka X, if they get rid of blocking. Women are much more affected by trolls and terrible people on Twitter than men. It's just proven. I really think there'll be a mass exodus of women on the platform if blocking is removed. But maybe that's what they want. Maybe they don't want women on there. I mean, it's losing a huge majority of the users, but maybe that's what Elon wants. I don't know. It's very disappointing to me. As an active Twitter / X user, I personally don't get a ton of harassment because I don't have that many followers, but I've seen firsthand how it can affect people and bully them off the platform. This is not a smart move.
The thing is that Elon does want a lot of people on Twitter. However, this blocking, removing feature will not work. So I explained earlier that I want to mention the block thing on DMs. So the thing is with Google Play or whatever, the Play Store, right? You need social media to be on the Play Store. You need the blocking feature in there for it to let people download and use it, right? For example. So Elon wants to remove the blocking feature except for the DMs. So maybe, I don't know, it's just me thinking about this. Is there a way Elon is going to use the blocking feature for the DMs as a way to let it be on the Play Store? So he's trying to use that to his advantage in a way. So is there a reason he's removing the feature there but not for DMs, so that way he can use the blocking feature and through the DMs as an advantage to let be on the Play Store. That way, he to find his way around that. It doesn't seem like he's planning this really well. And the thing is, I feel like it is going to happen. It's just the backlash is going to be very damaging and very harsh. It just won't work. So maybe there's a possibility that Elon may have, if it happens, he will have to add the block feature back. Here's an article from the Guardian. Block feature will be removed from a Twitter platform, says Musk. This is why I want you to pay attention to. It says here, removing or limiting the block feature might bring ads into conflict with guidelines interpreted by Apple's App Store and Alphabet's Google Play. That's probably the Android stuff. So Apple says apps with user-generated content must have the ability to block abusive users. Google Play Store apps summarize and must provide an app system blocking user-generated content and users. As Google and Apple did not immediately reply to requests for comment, responding to the post of anti-bullying activist Mark Lewinsky, urging ads to keep the quote critical tool to keep people safe online, end quote. Chief Executive Linda Carino defended Musk's move. So the chief executive, she works with Elon, so on ads. So keep that in mind. Quote, other users' safety on ads is our number one priority, and we're building something better than the current state of block and mute. Please keep the feedback coming. Posted. So what's better than blocking? Like honestly, if they're trying to find an alternative for blocking, then what's about the hassle? Why not just keep the blocking as it is and not have to jump through hoops to remove it or replace it? Elon says he wants to remove it, not replace it. So that's something that he's not really consistent with, and the chief executive is that he's on his side, which isn't. I don't know how I feel about this. The company said that Musk will lead the prod and engineering teams while Carino will lead all the other teams, including legal and sales, such as some business stuff of the platform. Anyways, there's no win-win situation for Elon here at all. And there are people, actually, I don't know, there are some people who don't care about the blocking feature. However, some people definitely do. So it's interesting how all that is. A lot of people who are dealing with cyberbullying online, and they have the blocking feature as a way to help them. It helps people ignore the trouble online, and because they do want to be on social media because they choose to. So there's always just bad actors out there, who deal with, who love to, ruin people's days and all this stuff. So I don't see this really working at all in Elon's favor in some way. Let me know what you think. Do you does Elon make sense here? Do you think that it will help advertisers or businesses, or if you on Twitter who wants to start up your business, or and you need Twitter to help you with that? Do you see it? Will you see the blocking feature being removed as a way to help you, or do you think it'll damage your network or business in any way? And I don't know how the businesses the advertisers that enjoy Elon's idea of that. He feels like he's inconsistent and it's not really playing this through, and the chief executive wants feedback. So, and we're giving them feedback is by saying they'll remove it, and it feels like that's the one thing they're not listening to. They want to find a way to replace it, which is, it feels like they want to replace it, but at the same time not really saying they want to replace it, they want to remove it. There's no it makes zero sense here. I really believe that Elon has the capability of doing smart decisions on his platform. However, this blockading is not one of them. It won't work in his favor, and a lot of people will leave the app. And even though his whole point of removing the blocking feature, so a lot of people will be on the app. Well, a lot of people will, and it's going to be insane. And people are doing, I don't know, especially with people who make multiple Twitter accounts to and harass others and all these things. I just want to mention the part that sound a little bit confusing there. A lot of people will leave the app. Also, a lot of people come into the app. What I mean by that is a lot of people will make multiple accounts and be in the app. So then eventually it will go downhill from there. Eventually people will leave the app due to people making multiple accounts for like to stalk or bully or look at other people's tweets, and so that's what it is. That's what I really mean by that. So I wasn't clear on that. So Elon will be excited when he has a lot of users his platform. However, those people will be the ones making multiple accounts, so therefore it will make Elon happy, apparently. So that's what I mean by that. That's what I mean by it was going up and going down. Next time Elon does stuff like this with ads, he should really think about what he's saying before he tells people the public really knows about it, because that won't really work in his favor. He needs to really listen to what the people in his company are saying about ads. A lot of people in his company pretty sure really hate the idea as much as us. I don't see it working at all. Not one bit. Yeah, I don't know what to say, so that's all I say is make the right decision, Elon. You have a lot of people listening to you, a lot of people have their eyes on you, so make the right decision, right? Hey everyone, that was actually really fun. I'm also have this episode out on Spotify for podcasts. If you want just to listen to the episode, follow me on Instagram over here, and then check out the other videos I have here, and subscribe if you're brand new. I'll see you soon. See ya.